Hey guys, I'm Joe Nieves. I'm an actor. You may recognize me from Stuck in the Middle from the Disney Channel. I play Tom Diaz, the patriarch of a large family. You may recognize me as Carl McLaren, Carl the Bartender from How I Met Your Mother. Did many episodes of that as Carl, or any other number of cop shows or television shows that I've been on or recurred on or guest starred on. Anyway, this is my video article for Daddy's Digest, and I want to talk about being a dad. Being a dad is the hardest, the absolute hardest, and the absolute, by far, the most rewarding job in the world. I take being a dad incredibly seriously. I love being a dad. There's nothing that I'm more passionate about as being a dad. And if I were to give someone advice who's going to have kids, I would tell them to be present when you're with your kids and make time for them. It is so important that we spend time with them, that we play with them, that we inspire creativity, we inspire thoughtfulness, we inspire curiosity for them. These are things that will help them to become the best people that they can be. We want to make beautiful, thoughtful, empathetic, courageous, curious, wonderful people, right? And the way to do that is to just be there for them and spend time with them and answer their questions and talk to them like they're people, not like they're babies, not like not like they don't understand, not like they're not important. Talk to them like they're people. Answer their questions. My kids, because I talk to them that way, they ask the best questions in the world, and I try to answer everything as honestly as possible to a certain extent. And I make time for them, no matter how tired I am, no matter how busy I think I am, no matter how important I think other things are. I really make an effort to make the time for them and to say yes when they ask me to play with them and when they ask me to pick them up. I know that I'm not going to be able to pick them up forever. They're going to get big one day, and I'm not going to be able to do it anymore. I'm going to miss it, so I do it as much as I can. They're not going to always ask me to play with them. They're not going to always ask me to tell stories to them. That's going to end pretty quickly. When they're teenagers, they're not going to ask me to do that stuff anymore, and I'm going to miss that. So I try to do that whenever I can. The way I talk to them, again, I talk to them like they're a person. I don't use baby talk. A story I have about that, me and my wife were going to get a big picture framed, and we took Adelaide, my daughter, to the frame store, and she was 2 years old at the time. And I remember Adelaide had asked me a question in the store, and I answered it, and the man behind the counter said to me, "Wow, I really like the way you talk to your daughter." I said, "Oh, what do you mean?" He goes, "You talk to her like a person. You don't talk to her like a baby. You don't use baby talk." And I was conscious about that. I always made it a point to try and speak to her that way. And he said, I used to do that too, and I want you to know now that I have a daughter who's a civil engineer, and I have a son who's a brain surgeon. And, I'm not saying that's the reason why, but it's part of the reason why that they turned out that way, I think. And I think it's important that we make our kids feel like their questions are important, and that their conversations are important, and that they're not afraid to talk to adults, that they're not afraid to have conversations with people. Other thing is just being present in general when you're with them, putting down your phone when you're playing with them, making them feel like you're paying attention, having them know you're paying attention to them, and you're not just on your phone constantly or talking to someone else while you're with them. When you're with them, playing with them, be present, pretend with them. I know I'm an actor and I'm a creative person. I know it's hard for some people, but get down there and play with them, pretend. Do all the things they want you to do with them. Just in general, what I want to say is be the parent that you would have wanted. I had a wonderful, amazing mom. I have a great dad. But there's still things that you wish. There's always going to be things that you wish was a little better. And try and be the ideal parent for your kids. I think that's the main thing, and make these wonderful, lovely people. Anyway, I hope you have a great day. Bye-bye.